の団地で家族と共に暮らしていました。そして10年前の3月6日、高校が休みだったその日、浅見さんは一人町へ向かい、忽然と姿を消したのです。
As of 2001, Murodan City's population consisted of about 100,000 citizens and mainly focused on its port and heavy industry, such as the steel industry, shipbuilding, coal, and oil refining. Asami was a first-year student of the Hokkaido Murodan Sakai High School, which is known to be a top preparatory school in Murodan City. The high school was located east of Murodan and takes 30 to 40 minutes by bus to get to from Nichida home. At school, Asami was known as a bright student who was methodical, polite, and serious. It said she kept notebooks at hand and would be eager and reliable, resulting in her good academic performance. It seems Asami had aspirations to become a nurse, though while not certain, one source reported that one of her family members was in need of care, which inspired Asami to opt for this career path. Both middle and high school classmates described her as beautiful and talented, which allegedly caused a fan club to be formed. More information about this fan club is not reported, and while some sources even question its existence, others believed it to be a group of male students who admired Asami and called themselves her fans. Since December of 2000, a little over 3 months before her disappearance, Asami started working part-time on Sundays at the branch of a bakery named Lopier, located in the Hawk shopping mall near her home. Mainly handling the cash register, the bakery's branch manager described Asami as cheerful and having good customer service attitude. While further away from her home, Asami wished to move to the main store at the bakery, which was located in the downtown Chiribetsu-cho area of Murodan. It said Asami made the choice to move to the main bakery due to it being close to her high school, making it easy to work shifts after school. With this information in mind, investigators continued by gathering information about the disappearance itself, though it soon became clear that the majority of information police could find consisted of testimony of those who had seen or spoken to Asami in the hours before her disappearance. Unfortunately, the reliability of each of these testimonies can be questioned, as not all can be backed up by solid evidence. Nevertheless, let's take a look at the hours before Asami's disappearance, based on evidence and testimonies police had gathered. Tuesday, March 6th, 2001. While the spring season was approaching, the weather in Murodan stayed chilly and around 0 degrees Celsius. Asami spent time at home as high school entrance exams caused her school to be closed for the day. While she allegedly planned to visit a beauty salon, her plans changed when she learned the salon's schedule was already booked. Instead, she planned to take a coffee course that she had been told was required to take to move her part-time job from the bakery branch in Hakuchodai near her home to the main branch in downtown Murodan's Chiribetsu-cho area near her high school. 11:30 a.m. Asami called the main bakery to make an appointment with the bakery owner for the coffee-making course. When Asami called the main bakery from her home, the phone was answered by a female employee instead of the owner. According to an interview with this employee, Asami had allegedly said, "I'd like to come after 1 p.m. Is the owner there?" The interview with the employee went as follows.
電話が午前中に来て、中佐の方から1時過ぎに行きたいんですけどって言ったんですよね。1時に過ぎても別に来なかったし、その後オーナーは出かけたんですよ。
直接千田さんとオーナーさんが連絡取ったなんてことはあったんですかね。
いや、もちろんね、ちょっとそういうことは全然わかんないです。
Since the female employee mentioned she had no idea if the owner and Asami contacted each other directly that day, it seems as if she reported Asami's request to the owner, instead of the owner taking the call directly. Around noon, Asami is believed to leave her home. It's believed Asami made her way to one of the bus stops near the Hawk shopping mall, a little over 1 kilometer from her home, which would take her about 15 minutes on foot. On the way, she stopped at a convenience store, and is reported to be captured on security camera footage, which hasn't been made public. 12:25 p.m., Asami took Donan bus number 55 from the Hakuchoda Chuo bus stop near the location of her part-time job, which was planned to go via Nakajima-cho 1 and was bound for the Higashimachi terminal right across Asami's high school. While there is a bus stop located closer to Asami's home, she may have wanted to get food or drinks at the convenience store before she took the bus. According to testimony of one of Asami's friends, she happened to see Asami waving at her from the back section of the bus. The bus then left Hakuchodai and made its way to the downtown Mirodan area. 12:56 p.m. About half an hour after the bus's departure from the Hakuchodai area, the bus arrived in the downtown area of Mirodan City. Even though the bus arrived at the Higashidori bus stop, only about 15 meters away from the main bakery, for some reason, Asami didn't depart from the bus. Well, at this point, she could have arrived at the bakery at 1 p.m. She had stated on the phone that she'd be there after 1 p.m. The exact meaning of this statement is unknown. There are a few propositions as to the reasons why Asami didn't go to the bakery right away. The first reason could be miscommunication. It's speculated that Asami misheard the bakery employee and thought she would have to arrive at another time. Reason number 2 is a changed time. The time could have been changed by either Asami or the owner, though according to the owner and the employee, the appointed time was 1 p.m., and they had allegedly not been in contact with Asami since her phone call at 11:30 a.m. Reason number 3 could be time interpretation. Some speculate that Asami's sense of time could have been different than that of others. She had stated that she'd like to come after 1 p.m., which people usually interpret as maybe a few minutes after 1 p.m., but technically could mean half an hour or even an hour later. According to Asami's friends, though, she was known to be serious and methodical, saying there was no way she would skip an appointment like this. There weren't any reports of her being loose with time or being structurally late either. A fourth reason might be that she fell asleep. While some have proposed Asami fell asleep on the bus, it would be strange for her to get off after waking up and just hang around the shopping center instead of taking a bus to return to the bakery immediately. 1:03 p.m. Asami got off the bus at the Higashimachi 2 Chome bus stop, 3 stops further than the bus stop where she was expected to get off. The Higashimachi 2 Chome bus stop was right next to the Sati Shopping Center, which is currently known as the Eon Shopping Center. From 1:04 to 1:26 p.m., a minute after the bus arrived, Asami was seen on security camera footage wandering around the cosmetics department of the Sati Shopping Center's first floor. No video footage is readily available online, though 3 still shots of the footage have been made public by police. It's said that in the footage, Asami was wandering around the cosmetics section by herself, seemingly killing time, while the quality of the footage prevents recognition of Asami's facial features. Her clothes and general outline match her description. On the footage, a girl with straight black hair is seen fitting with Asami's height of 153 centimeters. She was wearing navy blue jeans, a beige blazer, a Burberry plate scarf, and green leather shoes, instead of a school uniform. In addition, she wore a beige shoulder bag around the right shoulder. While not specifically seen on the footage, it's reported that Asami also wore silver rings. The last footage of Asami was filmed at 1:26:52, and after spending about 22 minutes in the shopping center, she left. Since there were barely any security cameras installed around the city at the time, this is believed to be the last footage of Asami before her disappearance. Around 1:30 p.m., Asami is seen by 2 male classmates from across the street. According to an interview with the vice principal of Mirodan Sakai High School, Asami had called out to the 2 classmates, saying, "Where are you going?" This is believed to be the last certain sighting of Asami.
お父さんお母さんはコーヒーの入れ方を習うと講習を受けると、そういうことで聞いていたようですけど、車道の両側にある歩道、そこですれ違ったと、どこへ行くのこんにちはという程度の会話しかできてないと。
Gusto ko ng trabaho, pero gusto ko lang palagi humiga. Wala bang ganun? Gusto ko na lang maging isang princess. Maging happy to freezer para may silbi itong pagkikaw sa malamig. Ay, mag-Shopee ambassador kaya ako. Try ko nga.
Go to affiliate.shopee.ph, then mag-register.
Bumili ng product, i-share sa social media, then tada, all set na. Yun na yun. Dali lang pala. Magkakaroon.
こんにちはという程度の会話しかできてないと。
1:31 p.m. Asami is Butters. It's reported that the representative of communication company NTT Docomo explained that in a downtown area such as Muroran, the range would be more limited.
これは店のすぐ近くに設置されたアンテナが浅見さんの電話からの発信を捉えた記録から判明した。
As different sources reported a working radius between tens of meters to about 500 meters, and the location of the antenna is only described as being close to the bakery by TV Asahi, the following maximum range can be drawn. Looking at the range of the antenna, it's very likely Asami arrived at the Higashidori bus stop and took the call around that location, as the antenna would have only picked up her signal after already being more than halfway to the bakery from the Sati shopping center. As of now, the system is no longer in use and the antenna has been removed. 1:46 p.m. 4 minutes after the first call, another phone call came in on Asami's PHS device. Most sources report the caller to be the same friend or boyfriend that called her a few minutes earlier. It's not known why she was called twice in a row in such a short time span. On the phone, Asami had reportedly said, "I can't talk right now, so I'll call you back later," after which she hung up. According to the testimony of the caller, Asami didn't seem to be particularly stressed at this time, and it seemed there were no signs as if she was in danger. One striking difference the caller did notice was that in comparison with the first call, the second call seemed to be taken in a quiet area, as if Asami was indoors. The call was again confirmed by the radio waves picked up by the same PHS antenna. Around 4 p.m., Asami was called again by the same caller, though it said that the friend or boyfriend could not reach Asami's device, as if it was disconnected. A little after 1 a.m. on the 7th of March, Asami's parents filed a missing persons report with the police, as it was very unusual for Asami to not come home this late.